Okay, so hey, a lot of things I can talk about, but let's talk serious. Serious. Superpowers. Who doesn't want superpowers, right? We all want them. I mean, I have a secret ambition? I guess you can call it ambition, where I want to fly, I want to walk through walls, I want to be able to read people's minds. What was the other one? Yeah, basically those three. Those are like, oh, and be invisible. Yeah, that's it. That's like, oh, I can go and see things, and yeah, that'll be awesome. Imagine if you can like be invisible and walk through walls at the same time. You can walk in on like so many things and they'll never know you're there. You'll be like air. It'll be so cool. It'll be awesome. But then, what if you can't go back to normal? So you basically see everything, you know what's happening, but you can't control anything. You can't do anything, no one knows you're there. I guess that would be the downside if you can't turn it off. I mean, like, imagine if Iron Man could never take off his suit. Or Bruce Wayne could never take off his Batman suit. He'd be Batman forever. He'd never be able to go and date whoever. Imagine him like Superman picks up a cup and ends up crushing it. He'll never be able to go on a decent date. Wonder Woman would be just scary on a date. But yeah, Wonder Woman, still one of the most awesome superheroes of all time. Yeah, yeah, Wonder Woman. So, yeah, a lot of us, I think a lot of people can relate their, I want this superpower to something in their life. Like, maybe the reason why I want to be invisible is because I feel invisible. So maybe if I actually am invisible, or if I can walk through walls and no one could see I'm there, maybe it's because I've actually been there and not been there, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just my idea. So let's talk about superhero groups. Like everyone knows X-Men, Justice League, the Avengers, super awesome, all of them, right? Yeah. Problem is, why don't they include Spider-Man? Poor Spidey, he's like flying all over the place, like swinging all over the place. He can't fly, and he's still super. He's more super than Batman, who has to put on a suit to be super. And if Batman, like during the economic crisis, he loses all his money. He's gonna have to go and sell all his stuff. He sells all his stuff. What's he gonna do? He's got nothing left. Batman's broke. But Spider-Man, yeah, okay, he doesn't have any money, but still, he's still got a superpower. Why can't all those like the Avengers and Justice League? Why can't they just include Spider-Man? He's Spider-Man. He's like, spiderweb. Yeah. So why won't they just include Spider-Man? I've seen so many comics like, why Spidey's not included? Why don't you include Spidey? He's Spider-Man. Like, come on. Oh, so sad. He's like, yeah, he's like the one that speaks out to all the nerds. I mean, yeah, Captain America spoke out to the nerds, but he's more spoke out to the physical nerds, like really skinny, scrawny guys. And then he had to go through genetic mutation and all that stuff. Whereas Spider-Man speaks out to all those really smart people, because, remember in school he was like really super genius and all that stuff? Yeah, so he kind of speaks out to those people who are really super smart. And that's what matters. Well, that's, in my opinion, though. Spider-Man is just, well, basically each superhero speaks out to a different group of people, don't you think? They're kind of like Disney princesses. There has to be a different kind of Disney princess all the time. If you count Mulan as a Disney princess, even though she's not really royalty, but she's still princess worthy. She speaks out to the Asians, you know? And like Rapunzel will speak out to the blondes, and so would like half the Disney princesses, but still. And then Merida from Brave, yeah, she is an awesome princess, you know, imagine like, yeah, that'll be cool. She speaks out to the redheads, and then, what's that girl's name? Tiana, I think? Yeah, Tiana from the Frog Princess speaks out to black people. And I agree with all those things on Facebook, you know. Disney should have a bald princess so that, you know, it speaks out to every little girl out there with cancer. And Disney should also have a fat princess so it speaks out to every other girl there that's not a stick. Because in case you haven't noticed, all the princesses are like, these skinny little things. And what about the rest of us? Not everyone is, you know, we're all of different sizes. Some women are like this, some are like this, you know, we're all different. So why must Disney only include this one kind of princess? Why must Nickelodeon always only look at girls that look like Victoria Justice and Miranda Cosgrove? Those girls look more or less the same. I mean, like, they're different, but they're basically the same. You know, the same kind of, you know, they're both like the same size, roughly the same height. So why don't Disney and Nickelodeon and all speak out to other people? That's why That's So Raven was like one of the best shows out there, because she spoke out to all those girls who were not a stick. She was a big curvy girl and she was gorgeous regardless. And that's why I loved watching That's So Raven. I think that's why a lot of girls did. Lizzie McGuire helped all of us that were like, you know, we were like awkward and inappropriately strange, you know? And then even Stevens, that was just ridiculous. It shows how no matter how mismatched you are, you can still be an awesome family. I miss the old Disney. They were good. I mean, yeah, Wizards of Waverly Place, Sunny with a Chance, all these, they're great, but it's like, where's the message? I'm looking for a message out there. That's So Raven spoke out to the plus-size women. Lizzie McGuire spoke out to the awkward women. That even Stevens spoke out to the mismatched families and friends. And that was the magic of the old Disney. The new Disney, all these weird shows, I don't even know what's out there now. It's so weird. Come on, just bring back the old shows or recreate new versions of the old shows, something like that. Even Nickelodeon has brought back Figure It Out. They keep calling it a new show and I'm like, no, Figure It Out's like 10 years old, you know? But, yeah, everything has a message. So I guess that's what we should all think about. What's the message in stories? Like, never give up on your dreams, never give up on hope, all these things. Always look for a good message.